Hello, welcome. And today we are going to be talking about 5 things that you can actually do to your space to bring in that positive energy. And I feel this is something that is super important to our homes, especially if you work from home or you really enjoy spending time in your space. There's so many things that you can actually do to your space and make it feel positive. I know that. But with me, I have my best top 5 that you can actually use or implement and bring in that positive vibe and positive energy into your space. I believe we all deserve to have a space that feels positive, a space that is going to motivate us to do better, to be good at everything that we do, and of course, also enjoy our homes. I would like we get right into the first thing that you can actually do to bring in that positive vibe into your space. And if you like this video, or if this is the kind of content that you look for, please don't leave without giving us a thumbs up, man. And also, don't forget to be our friend by subscribing to the channel. This means everything to us. With no further ado, let's get started. So the first thing that you need to do is decluttering your space. Well, there's an issue here because I feel that sometimes we collect stuff simply because we feel that we may use them in the future. And I'm using this from a personal perspective because sometimes I kind of like hoarding stuff that sometimes I think I may need them in the future. And to be honest, probably I may not use them. And this leads to clutter in your space. So you need to declutter your space. If you know you have stuff that you don't use or things that you're just hoarding for the sake of hoarding and they are just eating up your space, then it's high time you just put them aside, or you just give them to someone that truly needs them. And by doing this, actually, you're going to create more space to your space, and you're going to make your space feel more airy. It's gonna just give a very positive vibe and positive energy automatically. I don't even need to tell you, you will feel it yourself. And there's nothing so good as when you declutter your space and it's so spacious, and you just feel like you want to enjoy time in that area more. You want to be creative, you want to do things and all that. So decluttering your space, of course, brings in that positive vibe and energy to your space, so that it's easy for you to even clean afterwards and tidy up, because it's easy. You're able to see your dirt, you're able to see what needs to be sorted out and things like that. So the other thing that, of course, you need to have or to do in your space to bring that positive vibe is, of course, using essential oils. Essential oils are very important. Like, they just change the atmosphere for you, and it's something that you cannot miss not having in your space. I have talked about this before, that essential oils are usually very beneficial, even in when it comes to your health, when it comes to your moods, when it comes to just having the overall aesthetic and feel of your space. So this is something that you do not want to miss out on, and it's definitely going to bring in or bring that positive vibe into your space. And if you've used essential oils or you use essential oils, then you can truly agree or confirm what I'm saying is true. They change your mood automatically. You feel, all of a sudden you feel happier, all of a sudden you feel energetic, all of a sudden you want to be creative. Like, for me, when I just use essential oils in my space, I like using them in my bedroom mostly, because it's a place where I go to relax, I go to unwind. I know it's a place where I can be at peace without the noise of the kids. It's the place where my guests can't come in, and it's my own safe place. So I like just having essential oils there, because they help me calm down and they help reduce stress, anxiety, and of course headaches as well. So this is something that you want to consider having in your space, because I don't think you can do without it. So yeah, so go try it out and let us hear or know how it's going for you so far. So the other thing that, of course, you need to do is incorporating some flowers and plants into your space. There's so many health benefits with flowers and plants. It's undeniably the one of the best things that you can do for yourself. Just to be specific, some plants actually clean the oxygen that you breathe in, so you end up breathing in very pure and clean air. So this is kind of awesome and something that you would want or you want to have in your space. You can imagine sometimes just taking those walks in the nature and how amazingly the stress just goes automatically when you're taking a walk or when you're in the nature. It's the same thing when you have plants and flowers in your house. You're actually bringing nature in your house from the outside, and that is kind of cool because you're going to enjoy your space. You're going to feel like you're outside, and this helps you feel more happier, more at peace with yourself, and of course just there's just that calmness that comes with it. And apart from the health benefits of actually having plants and flowers in your space, they also beautify spaces, and they are going to make your space look and feel beautiful. And that is the most amazing thing that you can do for your spaces. So try considering that, or try doing that and see the change or see the difference that it makes for your space, and let us know. Adding some artwork and some charming decor to your space, of course, is another way or another thing that you need to do to just bring that positive vibe into your space. So what I would recommend is try to look for artwork that speaks to you. You may be the kind of a person that likes abstract artwork. You could DIY it yourself. You could buy it. You could maybe print some art online and just frame it, or you could like just choose to do something that is out of this world, so long as it incorporates or is something that you really love and something that really speaks of the kind of a personality you have really, or you enjoy. This brings that positive vibe into your space, and of course makes the space in general look beautiful. Remember, as much as it's bringing in the positive energy and the positive vibe, it is also playing another part of making your space look and feel more beautiful, your walls look decorated. And this is something that you really want to emphasize on. For the decoration or the decorating pieces, of course, you can incorporate things that speak to you, things that go very well with the kind of design style you have in your space. And of course, most importantly, remember to pick deco pieces that incorporate your personality, or speak more of the kind of a person you are in general, because it's a great way to just display your personality through your decorative pieces. And I think this is an awesome way to do it, and it's definitely going to bring in that positive vibe into your space and home. Okay, so the last thing that of course you need to do to bring in that positive vibe to your space is bringing in that natural light and aura into your space. Well, this might be tricky for some people, and I know this because maybe your space doesn't have the best of light angles, or maybe your windows do not allow that because maybe they're tiny, and that's okay, that's acceptable. All you need to do is figure out or look for ways that you can actually manipulate that to get light, as much light in your space as possible. So for instance, let me give you an example. You could choose to paint your walls something bright, something that is going to reflect light in your space or bounce light in your space. You can go for linens that are actually brighter, because this of course is going to give that idea that, or give that aspect of the space feeling and looking brighter. Or you could also go for lighter curtains. Another way that you can actually try to maximize natural light to your space is of course using mirrors, because mirrors reflect light in your space. You can use them as a decorative object and also at the same time reflecting light or bouncing light into the space, of course making it feel brighter. When you have brighter spaces, they just bring positive vibe. The whole point or the whole thing of this is to make the space feel positive. And that's all we need. Okay, so yeah, so basically that was it for today. Thank you so much for watching till the end of the video. And again, I will emphasize, if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And of course, don't forget to be our friend by subscribing, and thank you in advance. So till next time, have a wonderful time and take care. Bye.